Bill is set down for third reading next sitting day. I call on members. Order of the day number 2.
Education Charter Schools Abolition Amendment Bill interrupted debate on first reading.
When we were last discussing this bill, Stuart Smith had the call and he has 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, thank you. I had was cut down part way through and I was really just getting going last time, so it's great to be able to have an opportunity to come back into the House and have my say. I thought today I wouldn't make it back in time, but I have. So I think this bill, and I'd like to start out by acknowledging Chris Hipkins, who has a new addition to his family, and I think that's fantastic. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight, but good on Chris. I think it's fantastic. I know, as anyone who's been through that, it's a fantastic, momentous occasion. However, I can't say that I support this bill in any way, and I think it's really rather sad. One of the things I was most surprising when I came into Parliament, completely contrary to my views before I came in, was the conservatism of the members opposite. I really thought that wouldn't be the case, but it's quite obvious that the home of a progressive thinking is on this side of the House, and I think this bill really aims to stop what is a really good opportunity to have opportunities for people to make choices in their education. And I think that that's what the partnership schools offer, an opportunity for people to have a choice. If they don't work, people won't go there. And I think that quite clearly they are. Children have a myriad of styles of learning. And some schools, and particularly partnership schools, are set up to actually meet a target of a group of people and to teach them in a particular style. And I think they're all proud of them. It won't suit everyone, and of course it won't. It's not meant to be for everyone. You're meant to have a choice. And that's the one thing I think that has been missing. And why would you oppose that? I think conservatism, as I laid out, may be the one reason. The other one, of course, is supporting major donors to political parties, perhaps. But that can be the only other reason, I think.
Order. I do want to make it clear that the comments the member made, if he looks back through the Speaker's ruling, are regarded as grossly disorderly, and I suggest he doesn't continue it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for that direction. We have 2,500 schools in New Zealand, and yet only 8 of them are partnership schools. So really, what's the threat? Why are they so threatened? I really find that conservatism is quite surprising and disappointing, rather disappointing, I'd have to say. In New Zealand at the moment, we have, and particularly in Marlborough, we have only 2.8% unemployment in Marlborough, and it's 4.9% across New Zealand. But what the big issue with employers is that people are coming out of schools not able to be work ready. They haven't progressed through the school in the way that makes them work ready. Having partnership schools gives a very good opportunity for people to get to those to a work ready status, to be able to participate fully in the workplace. And certainly I know in Marlborough, 2.8%, I think 3% is considered worldwide as full employment. So we're actually below that, and it's a significant challenge for employers to meet. So anything that can help in that area will be fantastic. We set up better public service targets of 85% of 18-year-olds having achieved NCEA Level 2. In 2011, there was only 74.2%, or 3%, who had attained that level. We're now at 83.3% as of 2015. So we're well on the way to that target of 85%. And partnership schools are a part of that. They're helping us achieve those targets. And I think there's been a number of concerns around not meeting the curriculum, but under section 158GB under the Education Act, all the curriculum has to meet the standards laid out under 60A1AA. So quite clearly, the curriculum will be a part and has to be a part of partnership schools. So that really doesn't meet the test. Targets are set and they have to be set, They have to measure against national standards, which is a fantastic initiative, and anyone who cares about education would really care about national standards, and the NCA, and they have to report it. So, Mr Speaker, I think it is absolutely vital that this bill does not pass. It would be a real impost on the choice of New Zealanders, and I think it would be quite shameful if it passed, and I quite clearly stand against the bill. Thank you.
Tracy Martin.